Good afternoon, it's Jeff and Wilma at Bhut Jolokia. This afternoon I want to show you this really hot chili sauce, sweet chili sauce. It's actually telling me just by the colour that it's hot. But it's
beautiful rich colour.
Really rich colour. This is for the serious chili lover. This is for somebody who likes really hot sauce. Anyway, I'm going to show you how we go about making this. Right, now for this super hot chili sauce, I've got my little saucepan here. I'm going to put in about half a tablespoon of olive oil. Got my heat on. What I have here is 1 red onion, coarsely chopped. I've got 30 grams of garlic and 30 grams of ginger. I'm just going to put all that in there and saute it. I'll show you what chilies I'm going to put in. So what I've got here is 100 grams of these ghost peppers, Bhut Jolokias. They're out of the garden. And what I do is treat these with the utmost respect. These were in the Guinness Book of Records as the world's hottest chilies. The one thing they've got is a beautiful flavour, even though they're extremely hot. All I do is cut the stem off and cut them once. That's all I do. And, just do that. Leave the seeds in and the membrane. A lot of your heat in the, people say that the heat's in the seeds, but it's in the membrane around the seeds. So you can smell the beautiful aroma coming out of these right now. With what I'm going to do and the 100 grams of these ghost peppers, this will be extremely hot. But if you want it hotter, you can just put in as much as you like. So I'm just tossing these around, and I'm just going to add all my beautiful chilies here. And at that point, at the same time, I'm going to turn the exhaust fan on. Sort of, because once the heat comes out of, once the steam comes out of there, it's really hard to breathe. So I'm just going to cook them in there for about maybe 5 minutes. Oh yeah, so now that this has been sauteing and cooking, what I'm going to do is add about half a packet of this tomato paste. I'm not kidding.
You're going to kill yourself.
I'm using half a sachet of this tomato paste. And I've got 300 mils of apple cider vinegar. We're going to put that into it and then bring that to the boil with the lid on, and then I'm going to turn the heat off. This is just an absolutely beautiful aroma in the kitchen now, isn't there, Wilma?
I can't talk, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. It's certainly warranted to have the ceiling fan on, that's for sure. So this has come to the boil. And I've turned the heat off, and we've got. And what I'm going to do now is I've got half of a lime juice and half a lime zest. I'm going to add that to it. I'm going to put in half a teaspoon of salt. So I'm just using my sea salt that I made the other day. I'm going to put in 500 grams of raw sugar, and then dissolve that, blend it at the same time. So that's all the ingredients in there. Right, so what I'm going to do now is start blending this, and just going to pulse it and blend it and pulse it, and I'm not going to make too much splashing. You don't want this all over you. Right, so I've finished blending it. You can see it's turning into a rich, beautiful, rich colour. So what I'm going to do is return it to the stove and bring it to the boil and let it simmer for about an hour. Just a very slow simmer for an hour. So as you can see, it's on a very slow simmer. So I've just been stirring it every now and again. I had a little taste of it, tiny little bit, and it really takes your breath away. Just that little bit made my nose water. So she is hot, but if you want it hotter you can add some more chilies. If you don't want it as hot you can just delete some of the chilies and replace them with some red peppers, some red capsicum. Anyway, this is the results we got out of it. These 2 bottles out of what we made. Anyway, thanks for watching and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.